It was supposed to be just a normal trip. 19-year-old Jay Slater, from Lancashire, England, was like any other teenager excited, energetic, and full of life. In June 2024, he boarded a flight to Tenerife with 2 friends, looking forward to the NRG Music Festival. Sun, music, parties, and late nights. as all it was meant to be. But within just a couple of days, this cheerful holiday would spiral into a terrifying mystery. A mystery that still haunts the mountains of Tenerife. Because Jay Slater disappeared. Completely. Jay arrived on the island with excitement in his eyes, and a phone full of Instagram posts and WhatsApp plans. He had never been to Tenerife before, and like many others his age, he was there for a good time. But no one could have imagined that this would be his last known trip. The timeline is confusing, the clues are few, and the truth? Buried somewhere in silence. Let's go back to the early morning of June 17th. After a night of partying, Jay left the event with 2 men he had met during the festival. People say he went to an apartment somewhere in the northwestern part of the island, far from his hotel in the south. The next morning he left the apartment, trying to make his way back on foot. He was in the middle of nowhere. No public transport. No water. No shade. Just scorching heat and endless rugged terrain. At 8:50 a.m., Jay made a phone call to his friend Lucy. He said he was lost. He said he had tried to walk back, but had taken a wrong turn. He was thirsty, tired, and had only 1% battery left. That phone call would be the last anyone ever heard from Jay Slater. His phone last pinged near the remote village of Masque, a place known for stunning beauty, dangerous mountain paths, and almost no mobile coverage. It's not a place tourists go by accident. You have to know the roads. You have to plan your trip. So, the question is, what was Jay doing there? Was he truly lost? Or was something else going on? The search for Jay began immediately. Police, rescue teams, helicopters, drones, sniffer dogs, they all scoured the mountain trails. Every rock, every cliff, every cave was checked. But there was nothing. No clothing. No backpack. No footprints. No trace of struggle. Just absence. A complete vanishing act. Jai's mother flew out to Tenerife the very next day. She was devastated but determined. She spoke to local press, hung up posters, offered rewards, begged for witnesses. Her pain became global news. But even with massive media coverage, no real leads came. And the few details that did surface only raised more questions. Who were the 2 men Jay was last seen with? Were they interviewed? Were they involved? Why didn't they report him missing? Why did Jay leave on foot when he didn't know the area? Some people believe Jay was simply confused and dehydrated. Others believe he may have fallen into a ravine. But conspiracy theorists suggest something darker, perhaps foul play, perhaps human trafficking, or even something criminal beneath the surface. And yet, the men he was with were never arrested. They were questioned and allowed to leave. Their identities were never publicly confirmed. This raised even more eyebrows. Online forums lit up with theories. TikTok detectives claimed to find inconsistencies. Reddit users began sharing maps, satellite views, theories about alternate escape routes. But none of them brought us any closer to Jay. As days turned into weeks, the rescue operations slowed down. Eventually, the official search was called off. But Jai's family never gave up. They remained on the island, walking the trails themselves, handing out flyers, begging for help. Imagine that for a moment, your child disappears, and you're left walking through rocky mountains, screaming his name into silence. The reality Jai's mother lived through. Even after a month, with global attention and high-tech support, nothing new came forward. No body. No belongings. No signs of life. It was as if the island had swallowed him whole. And so we are left with only questions. Did Jay fall? Was he taken? Did he try to find help and collapse somewhere off the trail? Or was this something far more sinister, a crime has been covered up in plain sight? To this day, no evidence of Jay Slater has ever been found. He didn't just go missing, he vanished. His social media stopped. His phone died. His presencia erased. And that's what makes this case so chilling. In a world where we Euro always online, always tracked, always watched a Euro. How does a person just disappear? The Masca Valley is quiet again. Tourists come and go. Hikers take selfies along the cliffside. But somewhere in those hills, somewhere along those broken paths, lies the truth. Was it an accident? Or the perfect crime? Until we know the answer, Jay Slater Euro's name remains more than just a headline. He is a reminder that even in the digital age, some stories remain unsolved. Some families never get closure. And some mountains Euro never give back their secrets. If you know anything about Jay Slater, please contact British or Spanish authorities. His family deserves the truth. And until that truth comes, all we can do a Euro is keep asking the question, where is Jay Slater?